Alright, there we go. And the prediction... Oops. Alright, perfect. Alright, so welcome in everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This should be a fun one. This is our other losers round 4 match. Purus versus Moonrise. This is our 6th seed versus our 7th seed. I will check their PVs currently. Both these runners have been playing this game quite a bit and have improved their PVs significantly since the start of the tournament. Moonrise PB has improved to a 123.40. And I will check. Purus, I believe, has a 126.33. So I anticipate this match will be pretty close. We've got two of our top level runners. The winner of this match will go on to play LC in Losers Round 5. And then the winner of that will play Phantom. We really only got, after this match, I'd say we have 1, 2, 3, 4 matches to go until Grand Finals, which is pretty cool. So we're getting down towards the end of the tournament. I think we'll likely have Korra versus Ghost scheduled probably next week, or like a week from now, maybe next weekend. So that should be a lot of fun. Alright, so first mashing part of Prologue is over. First gameplay is just jumping off the left edge here. And that is the Chapter 1 Pure Heart. I guess we only technically get 2 Pure Hearts in this run. Alright, so we're finishing up Prologue here. Right now it looks like there's a significant gap, but I believe Furus started their timer just a little later than Moonrise did. They're actually only like a second apart right now. Alright. So starting off 1-1. I'm gonna go over to Bestovius' house. Alright, so now we're going to have the 3D flip ability. Going to be flipping into 3D for these two rooms here. Just to pick up some items, the Shell Shock, which will likely be used in room 89. Shroom Shake is just nice to have, it's 10 HP heal. And then the Fire Burst, we will be cooking in the pre-chapter 2 segment. What's up, Sea Sponges? Just kicking a Koopa Shell. Got a Turtley Leaf. Those aren't too useful in this category. Alright. So Moonrise about to start. The 1-1 grind, obviously, fairly important in this category. Gonna start with the back row. That actually works out very well. Honestly, 30k is good. Yeah, that's plenty. Furus got a slow flower, but did not go for the slow flower grind. Oh, unfortunately fell off. Gonna pick up that Fire Burst. 24. This is, honestly, this is savable. I believe, Nevu got 22k the last match, and was able to save it. Was perfectly fine before, room 19, so. Likely gonna see Furus do the same thing, collect a couple extra mushrooms and super shrooms. Just get some extra XP. Oh my god. Ladder jump. Let's go. Yeah, so whenever you're climbing a ladder in this game, the first frame that you fall off of a ladder sideways, you can just either jump or flip. You typically only see them in like tasks and stuff, but if you grab the very edge of a ladder, like while you're jumping towards it, you just hold up. There is like kind of a setup for it. Just by tapping right and then pressing 2 at a certain time. What's up, any platypus? Luna? Alright, we got the first bridge down here. And now, time for the big one, GBS, Green Bridge Skip. I believe both these runners are going to do it. I know Moonrise will definitely be doing Dark Room. Basically, in the shop, we can clip out of bounds, utilizing that sign. By getting a good position here, we can jump over all the Old Town houses. This is the Dark Room movement. Because we did that, the shop is the only thing loaded, so everything else is in the dark. Interacted with the sign for a good position, and... Okay, there we go. Nice. Yep, landed on the seam. So we're on a very thin seam. We can climb to the sky and jump over. Very nice. And we can just completely skip getting the green bridge, and the star block is here somewhere. There it is. Okay, Furus is also going for Dark Room. Gets the movement. Yeah, Moonrise had a very good GBS. That was a 1350 segment. So Furus also going for this one frame. Basically, by nudging up against the sign that's there, we can put ourselves in a good position where all we have to do is just hold up for a frame while falling in the air. And we get on that seam and climb up, jump over. There we go. Nice. 2 really good GBSs from both runners. Yeah, this game, this is on the Wii. This is the 3rd Paper Mario game after T2ID. Nice, okay. Moonrise did like a miniature grind there to start 1-3, just collecting items. The Fast Flower allows us to get triple the points. Yeah, 2 Fire Bursts as well. Some very nice items. I believe Furus got a Fire Burst on the 1-1 grind as well. Nice. Nice little 3D enemy jump. Here's also doing the 3D enemy jump, very nice. Moonrise starting the Chunks fight as the first boss fight of the game. Basically, by shaking the Wii Remote in midair, we can keep Mario in midair, just doing these stylish attacks. And Chunks will just jump right up into us. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately Cherbil was in a weird spot there to do ICS. Okay, I've never seen that before. That's awesome. Alright, there we go. Blue pedestal skip. Very small ledge that we can land on just by holding forward. We can flip while we're under the star block. Furious got a good ICS there. Saved a bit of time. That just saves walking all the way to the right to the trampoline. There we go. Nice. Alright, so by using Thoreau there before you interact with the lock, Thoreau won't go through the door, so it saves time on that animation there. This is key early. We're going to be using this quicksand clip out of bounds. There we go. We land on it on the other side of the wall there. And just looking to get on this seam, jump up behind these blocks, and we can grab the key that's loaded in. Normally you have to go to that top door right there, go to that room, and hit a switch to move those blocks, but key's loaded in, so if we just clip out of bounds, we can grab it. Saves a good amount of time there. Nice. Onto the seam. Looks good. Very nice. Second try out of bounds clip for both runners. It's very good key early. By hitting this blue switch with Thoreau, we're actually closer to this red switch that pops up. So we can get there a little faster, and more of these little rolling chomp things can... or spiky tromp, I think is what they're called. More of these things can fall in during this animation. It's a little faster, just like that. Moonrise just picking up a super shroom there. It's like 2,000 points. Alright, so the Fractail fight. Second boss fight of the run. The final boss fight will also be this exact fight, just a clone of it. It's a very easy fight. The first 40 seconds we do nothing. We have to wait for Fractail to fly around a little bit. And then once he flies towards us, gonna flip in 3D and 2D a couple times. And right here, gonna flip to 3D. And this sets up the 3D meter to be at a specific point. We can just take 3D damage, jump through his head. And there we go. So the actual fight itself, little frackles spawn up here. We need to hit the antenna 3 times per cycle. Oh, okay. I guess I can't do the 3D strat, unfortunately. Oh wait, never mind. Still can. Okay, yeah, just gonna wait for one more. The, you still technically can do it. It's just, it's way difficult because, when you're holding the enemy, you won't be sliding constantly, thankfully. So just like that, we can, flip 2 times. And if we're in the right position, we could just jump on the antenna, just like Furious did. That's a really good Fractal fight for Moonrise. Furious looking to get the last one. Nice. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. Three-turn time loss. Is that, the amount of turns, is that just completely random? Just RNG. Oh. Interesting. So, I mentioned this a little earlier, but just to catch everyone up to speed, Furious got a bit of a late start by like 5 to 10 seconds. So both runners are a little closer timer-wise. Moonrise got a 25-29 1-4. Fierce got a 25-44. So we're looking at about like a 15-second difference between these runners. It's a very, very close race all throughout Chapter 1 so far. Alright, nice. Back in flip side. This segment is egregiously long, but we are about to do probably the most important thing. Thank you for throwing your gold bars. Hold up. There we go. Okay, it looks like the prediction closed. We got a good amount of points in there. So right now we're going to cook the fireburst that we picked up in Bestovius' house. That'll make a spicy soup. Well, one of many firebursts for both of these runners. So, but yeah, this is the item that we're going to give to Peach to wake her up. Peach got teleported to Flipside and will be the second party member that we get for this run.
Oh. Yeah. Ah. Hey. Hmm?
What just happened?
Yeah.
Is that a disc crash? Dude, no way.
Hmm.
Oh, an error occurred. Wow, a disc crash. Oh, it's so unfortunate. I've never seen that. I didn't even catch what happened there. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really unfortunate. Jake, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. Welcome in, everybody. We were just having a pit race. Still are, technically. Unfortunately, Furious just got a disc crash. It's really unfortunate. I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna... I believe for Sonic's run, I believe Sonic crashed in this tournament. And, I forget who Sonic was playing. I think it was Rena. I think Rena was able to finish and, just moved on. I can't remember if Ghost and I created a rule set about, crashing. So I'm just gonna let Moonrise play it out for the time being. Well, thank you for playing, Furious. We'll see. If Moonrise does game over in the pit, we'll have a rematch. But I think if Moonrise finishes out, we'll just go with that for now. Gosh, dude, the crashing is so unfortunate. That's tough because this match was like really close. It was only like a 15-second difference up till that point. Yeah, true. Disc of all things. Usually you expect the Wii U pre-caching era, but no. It's a good throw door there for Moonrise. Going for Goomba jump. There's a really precise jump you can do there with the to get the POW pills. Sort of like a second jump. Either way, though, Moonrise is able to pretty much wipe out all the enemies in this room. I'm gonna get the, gonna get another layout up here in just a moment.
Me.
Okay. Hopefully this works. Okay. True, yeah, wall jump time. Not gonna go for the boomer throw. Nice. There we go. Mid-air wall jump. Gonna set up for the out-of-bounds clip. Perfect. Into the pit we go. Nice. Alright. Cool. I'm doing good, Castle, thank you. Hope everyone's doing well today. So we're starting off the pit here. Pit is filled with tons of different RNG. Basically, every time that you enter a room in the pit, there's a set amount of enemies. It's always going to be the same number and same type of enemies, but it's going to be completely random which one has the key. So you're just looking to clear out the entire room as fast as possible, find the key as quickly as you can, get to the door and get out. It's just a constant for pretty much every room. There's a couple other RNG elements, like the door locations are RNG, but there's some common locations. They're also linked to one another, so depending on where you enter, you can tell where your exit door is going to be. Enemy locations are also random. And then obviously any item drops that you get. Nice. So, like, the first couple of rooms, we're going to be seeing really, really simple enemies. Squigs, Squiglets, Goombas, Koopas, you know, Springs and Cherbils. It's going to be very easy to start, but the further we go into the pit, the more difficult enemies will show up. Yeah, I'm really interested in learning the wall jump. It looks like it's... I don't know how much time it saves over just the normal boomer throw, but it looks really cool. Alright, so through the first 10 rooms here, this is room 11, just a couple Koopas. Looks like this final shell is the guy with the key. Oh, okay, I gotcha. HP plus. Alright, that makes sense. It's a very good key. 3-second room, love to see it. So unfortunately, there we go. Just got the 60k level up, so before that level up, weren't able to jump on these bald clefs, but now we can. So those enemies are called Schlurps. You gotta feed Boomer to them to be able to kill them. I think that shell... Oh, it's still there. If Koopa shells go off screen too far, they'll despawn either type of Koopa shell. And if the despawned enemy contain the key, you pretty much have to wipe out the rest of the room before the key will just spawn in front of the door. But thankfully didn't have to worry about that. Buzzy Beetle shells, however, they won't despawn off screen, so you can just kick Buzzy Beetle shells and not have to worry about it. Catch a card. Should get both these enemies. This guy right here. Alright, bottom right. Unfortunate. Nice. Nice first key there for this room. Very good first key for this room. Room 19, this was one of the rooms mentioned earlier, where to be able to do damage to that Koopa Troll, you have to have 60k. But either way, you don't want to get the Koopa Troll key in that room, because even if you can do damage, it's 7 hits with Boomer. Gonna use the one of the spare fire bursts here. Nice. Got the key from it. Fire burst drops are always good to use in that room there. It's a very good first key in this room as well. Bunch of boos, couple Goombas, but pretty quick room. So strat you'll see, you just saw there for the Sproings. If you jump on the Sproings one time, they will split into like 3 miniature Sproings. So if you allow them to split, you can actually get more points that way. So you'll see a bunch of pit runners do that. The level ups are a pretty important aspect of the pit, I would say. Pretty much all throughout. Obviously, we talk about the 60k one just because it's early in the run. But even going forward, you know, every time you get a level up, you completely fill your HP. So it's important to stay ahead of that as much as possible. Getting extra XP throughout the pit while not losing much time at all, it goes a long way. The next level up for Moonrise is 90k. That's very unfortunate. I think this is like a last key. Yeah, it's just this guy. Out of bounds clip, first try. Easy. That's crazy. Who needs 3D? It's a really nice room there. Anytime you can get the key and be right next to the door there. That room is split in half, so it's good to have. Oh. This position's not too bad. I believe, yeah, the door's in that top right portion. Which is unfortunate, but we'll need to use the pipe. Really good keys or really bad keys. Yeah, I've seen a lot of first keys. I've also seen a lot of last keys. So that is pit percent, unfortunately. Got a Flim spawn there. Every 10 rooms is a chance that Flim can spawn. He's not super useful early on, just because of mostly because of the fact that we're just so low on coins at this point. But usually by like room 40 and any time after that, you have enough coins to buy pretty much anything there. You could sell some pretty useful things. You can sell a Mighty Tonic, which is good for like 85, 86, that portion. Obviously, for room 98, we're looking to get either an Ice Storm or a Thunder Rage. If he sells a POW block, we can use that for 86 as well. And then obviously if he's selling any heals, that's also good. Nice to have, but I think Moonrise still, I know Moonrise definitely has a Shroom Shake. I don't know if they have any other heals, though, after that. I know they still have a Fire Burst, so they can use that for any room. Alright, so room 36. This is the first appearance of ninjas, which we will see a lot more of them. Every time you hit them, there's complete random chance that they'll just turn into a bomb and respawn. Thankfully that didn't happen, so don't have to worry about that. Moonrise is about to get the 90k level up here. It's a nice key for that room. Already through the 30s there. So 41 is the first Clubba room that we see in the pit. Clubba's extremely annoying enemy to deal with. Every time you take damage to a Clubba, it is 3 damage, so can rack up really easily. Moonrise is handling the movement very well. Last key. That is tough. Moonrise is really just getting first keys and last keys, like nothing in between. This is crazy. Yeah, all those Clubba rooms are... It's really unfortunate to get last keys in those, just because of how long those rooms can take. And every single Clubba room has so many of them. Moonrise actually got a fresh veggie drop, but it did despawn. Koopa Strikers. Looks like the last Koopa Striker over here had the key. So this room is kind of split up. The bottom right portion you can only access with 3D or a pipe. So usually the strat is to just clear out one section, whatever section you spawn in, and then move to the other one. And hopefully the door's there as well. Keel Mango. I don't think Moonrise will pick that up. These enemies, Tyloids, the Tyloid rooms can get... It's another room, as mentioned earlier, that can just take up a lot of time if you get a last key. Especially the further we go in the pit, the Tyloids get faster, they have more health. It's pretty difficult to deal with sometimes. Anytime these enemies have like little outline boxes surrounding them, means they can flip in 3D alongside Mario, which in that case, Moonrise actually used that to their advantage. Peachy Peach. Gonna pick that up, actually. Sleepy Sheep drop. I don't know if the Sleepy Sheep is useful at all in the pit. I guess unless you want to put enemies to sleep. And flip side pit, gotcha. Down to 5 HP. Clubbers again are just not being nice. There we go. Oh, Hammer Bros. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, bad luck on ninjas. I guess that's true. But no way to tell. Nice grind here for Moonrise, actually getting to the 120k level up. Was able to chain like 4 enemies together there. Very good combo. It's just simple things like that go a long way, I feel like, to, you know, your point level throughout the entire pit run. Okay, nice. So this room 51, you could technically kick a Buzzy Beetle shell and take out a bunch of enemies on the bottom floor there, but that's really only for if you need the points. It's faster to just do what Moonrise did, likely. So got the key here. Pigarithms are nice, they drop a lot of coins, which is good, and if in the case that you're gonna shop at Flim. The door spawn's unfortunate though, so the door, it's like a pretty good chance of it spawning up there. By flipping into 3D there, Moonrise is actually able to get all those Spinias on the bottom floor. Moonrise played that room really well there. Alright, so dry bones and more clubbers. Thankfully, because of the 120k level, we actually do a little bit more damage to clubbers now. I think every clubber room that Moonrise has gotten so far has been like last key or second to last. It's been really tough. Nice. It's a very good dark boo room there. That room is just a bunch of dark boos and that one Cursia, so... I think Moonrise, if that spring didn't jump, could have gotten like a miniature combo there, but... Alright, 58. Obviously, we talk about this room a lot, but it is terrible. Just flying projectiles everywhere. Looking for one of these enemies to have the key. Very nice. Okay. Don't have to worry about the Amazy Daisy, thankfully. Oh my goodness. I think that was like all the magic blots. It's a good first key there. Yeah, no flims. No interacting with flims so far. I'm interested to see if Moonrise will talk to Flim. But we'll see. I guess it depends on, Oh, there we go. Okay, I was just about to talk about the ice storm again, but now probably won't talk to Flim. I think really the only thing Flim could give is like Mighty Tonic or maybe a POW block. But room 98 is secure now. Ooh. Oh, okay. Nice. Got a second key there in that room. That's actually a very good key for that club room. Nice. Played that really well, took out a bunch of Tyloids there. The door is somewhere, there we go. Down to 5 HP, but we're likely going to be okay, just under 1,000 away from a level up here. Just a couple enemies in this room and we'll have it. Yeah, just one more. There we go. Wait, where is it? Hang on, I gotta post it. There we go. These elongated rooms can take a little while if you get a last key, but That Koopa Striker room can be a little crazy. Each shell will do 5 damage. But we are on to the 70s. Those spiked clefts in particular, you have to use Boomer to flip them upside down to be able to attack them. Nice. First key for that room. This guy is gonna be annoying, but we can just clip through him. There we go. I think Moonrise is gonna go for Super Boomer if I had to guess. Just by flipping back to 2D at a very specific point, we can use Boomer while the flip animation is happening and wipe out the entire bottom row. Nice. That room went really well, actually. Usually, any enemies that you leave alone there will potentially go to 3D. Oh, that's a very good key for this room. Rough Puff room can be very crazy. Every projectile does 4 damage, but thankfully, second key, don't have to worry about any of that. Tons of boomboxers. Volt Shroom. That is certainly an item. Alright, 78. Thankfully the door's on the bottom floor here. It's a nice key. If the door's on the top at all, those enemies could be a little dangerous because the key, as you saw there, can fall through the floor. Nice. Nice first key. That's a really, really good room. Already through the 70s. Into 81. Unfortunately, one of these Tyloids, wherever they are, have the key. They're there. I think there's one more, just... There he is. It's really been a consistent theme throughout this run for Moonrise. It's very, very good luck in certain rooms, and then very, very bad luck in others. It's just been back and forth. Catch card SP. That is also an item. Nice, there we go. The catch cards are, oh, okay. Life Shroom. That's cool. The catch cards are, like, kind of interesting, because you could technically, you know, if you were to theoretically approach an enemy that you couldn't kill, like, let's say you were too low XP to, too low level to kill them, you could technically use the catch card, and if it worked, you can get the key that way. I think the SP has a greater chance of working. The normal catch card is kind of a low chance. I don't know what the percentage is exactly. First key in this room is phenomenal. Holy, okay. So obviously, ideally you want any of those Spinias to have the key. But veggie, nice. Broccoli. So yeah, in that last room, the Schlurps, or Schlorps, I guess, I don't know what their variant is called, but those take 2, you have to feed Boomer to them twice, so. Yeah, Moonrise just gonna focus on the Magic Koopas when possible. We'll try killing this Koopa Troll. Does get the key, so that's pretty good. Any of the Koopa Trolls here take 3 hits with Boomer. If you had a Mighty Tonic, it would only take 1 hit with Boomer. The POW block would wipe them out immediately. Thunder Rage isn't too bad to use there as well, because Thunder Rage will make them 1 hit, and put them in, like, shell form, which is pretty nice. I think there's just one more enemy here. And he's going to 3D. Awesome. Okay. There's 2 more. Hopefully this guy has it. Okay. That was a really tough spot for that enemy to go to 3D, being on the ceiling there. Usually if they're not too high up, you can just, like, flip and jump on them if it's absolutely needed, but the ceiling is unfortunate. Thankfully didn't have to worry about it. Alright, more ninjos. Get ready get ready to see more ninjos all throughout the rest of the pit. This is like the dev's favorite enemy. Alright, so that, the shell shock that we picked up in Bestovius' house, we'll use it here. Just a bunch of head bonk Goombas. And we get a bunch of points as well. Nice level up. First key. Oh my goodness. Nice. Okay. All right. Out of 93, going into 94 here. First key. Nice, okay. That's honestly a pretty solid room. Only 4 enemies here in 96. Just fire bros, boomerang bros. Out of bounds? Yes. Pipe clipping. Alright. Gonna use the Ice Storm here. Couldn't remember if it was an Ice Storm or a Thunder Rage. But yeah, there's 4 of these red chomps here. Hopefully one of them has the key. Nice, okay. So yeah, that's why the either an Ice Storm or a Thunder Rage are very important to get if possible. If you have to kill those enemies normally with Boomer, you have to hit them 4 times with Boomer, which can take a lot of time. But we're out. Through 99 into 100. Moonrise actually golded that split. I don't know if they'll... Yeah, I don't think they'll PB, but it'll be like a low 124, which is really good. Alright, so final boss of the pit, Ractail. It's literally the Fractal fight. However, if you take damage to any of the Rackle projectiles or Ractail, you know, while he's flying towards the screen here, it'll do 10 damage. So it's just same exact fight, but increased amount of damage, and we have to hit the antenna 10 times per cycle instead of 3. Some runners opt to use Peach on this fight. I think Moonrise, yeah, has a fire burst, so each fire burst will do 5 hits to the antenna. So technically, if you get to this fight with 2 fire bursts, you can just finish the first cycle really easily, but even 1 fire burst saves time there. Moonrise is going to set up for the 3D jump. You can either do the 3D jump, or the 3D flip, rather. Or you could switch to Peach and float across. Nice, there we go. I think 3D flip jump is just a little faster, I think, because you stay as Mario. There we go. Got the 300k level up there. Alright, so GG's Moonrise. That was a very good run. This is going to be like a 124... Actually, I'll see. This might be a 123. It's gonna be very close. Nah, I think just barely missed. Nice. GG's. Very good run. 124.03 on Moonrise's timer. It's a very, very good time to get. GG's Moonrise. Furus got a disc crash about like 35 minutes in. Very unfortunate. Yeah, really tough. That's unfortunate. Big shout out to Furus. Furus has played really well this tournament. Made it to this match, losers round 4. Had a couple wins throughout the tournament. So big shout out to Furus. Moonrise will be moving on. Yeah, I'll pay out the prediction real quick. Moonrise, there we go. And I will advance Moonrise to losers round 5. Our next match will be LC and Moonrise. Oh, no worries, Furious. Not your fault at all. Thank you for playing this tournament. I appreciate it. We're doing egg clip. Oh. Oh, that's all good. Okay, so we've only got like, let me count them out. 2, 3, 4. We really only have 4 more matches. We have LC versus Moonrise. Phantom will play the winner. Cora and Ghost will play. Winner of that match will go to Grand Finals. Losers, the loser of that match will go to Losers Finals. And then after that, Losers Finals, and then we'll go to Grand Finals. That's about it. Looking like we're about to the final 5 matches of the tournament, I believe. So that's really cool to see.